That would be my guess, and I think that's what Tatis is looking for. Let's see how they play it. Park is set. He kicks and delivers. Fastball, and it's a grand slam. Woo! We see who powered that one. A grand slam home run, and the Cardinals lead it 4-2.
That went over the bullpen. That went over the back wall of the bullpen.
No, I don't think it went that far, did it, Joe?
It disappeared behind the wall.
Woo, there wasn't any doubt about that.
Did you hear how quiet this place got?
Oh yeah, they just. Wow.
That was McGuire distance right there. That was smart.
That is the 30th home run hit here in 10 games. Here is 31. Eli Marrero takes it deep down the left field side, and it is 5-2. Marrero hits his first of the season, and listen to these Dodger fans. Woo! They're hitting better than 3 home runs a game out here. And that'll bring the pitching coach. Carlos Perez, a lefty's in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Bragg, a ground ball to first. They'll come home. Out at home, or did he pull him off the bag? He pulled him off the bag, and he's safe. Everybody's safe. That'll be an error. We'll have to wait and see who they charge the error to. Hundley trying to stretch out like a first baseman. Two count. Renteria waits. He swings, and there's a base hit to right field. That's going to score one more, and the bases are still loaded for Big Mac. It is now 7-2 as the Redbirds are having a 7-run third. A chance to make it 10 is but he scored 7. And the pitch. The runners go 3-2 to T. Swing and a long one. There it is, folks. Baseball history. A second grand slam home run for Fernando Tatis in the 3rd inning in Los Angeles, California, and the Cardinals lead it 11-2. Wow. Wow. Get those record books out, folks. The date, April the 23rd, 1999, and we've just seen Fernando Tatis hit 2 grand slam home runs off of Chan-Ho Park in the 3rd inning, a hanging slider, and the fans here at Dodger Stadium are giving him a standing ovation. Wow.
That's what the scoreboard here at Dodger Stadium just said. Wow.
Is that right?
Here in LA, the scoreboard just said, wow.
Unbelievable.
Chan-Ho Park says goodbye.
Unbelievable. Man, oh man.
The 3-1 pitch from Perez. Drew pounds it into deep center. Back at the track at the wall. Goodbye. J.D. Drew gets number 2. And the Cardinals take a 12-2 6th inning lead.
How strong is he, Joe? A changeup. He went down after it, and he hit it to the deepest part of left center, the opposite field. And I want to tell you, that thing went about 15 rows up.
That was crushed. And you're right, that was all him. 2-game lead in the NL Central. The pitch to Loduca's popped into center. That's it. J.D. Drew back to get it. This game belongs to the Cardinals. 12-5. Totals and highlights in a minute.
This would be next. Dunston at second. 2 down. That one is off the top of the wall. The carom played beautifully by Sheffield, and it's a long single for Tatis, and this guy is really zoned in. Dunston scores, and the inning ended. That one is hit a long way to left field and way up into the stands out there. Eric Davis with a 2-run big fly. his first home run as a Cardinal. 3-0 St. Louis.
Well, we already knew that Eric Davis could hit the low fastball. He's a better low ball hitter than he is a high ball hitter. This ball looks like it's a fastball that starts inside part of the plate, and they wanted it to sink in, and it looked like it stayed there. Try to, get some good movement on it.
Well, he went low, and Davis has another base hit. Mondesi's got one of the best arms in the game. But it's offline, and it also allows Davis to go to second. McGuire scores to make it 4-0 St. Louis.
That was you have to give Davis a lot of credit. That was good hitting. He took that fastball and shot it the other way. He got a great jump on the swing, and he cut the bases short.
The right side, Karras, Bradford covering. Oh, he dropped the ball! And Davis is going to head home, and Davis will score. Well, again, Joe, we're seeing Bradford having a problem putting the squeeze in that ball.
Yeah, that was Dryford's fault. He dropped the ball, but I like to think that Eric Young should have fielded that ball. As soon as the ball's hit.
With all 5 of the Cardinal runs, 4 earned. Curves in, base hit. And that will get McEwing home.
So the failure to get the butt down doesn't cost him at this point. That was the breaking ball we talked about. It's not a very good breaking ball, and he hung it up there, and Dustin
get aboard somehow to take that one last shot with Hundley. He struck him out. A good low fastball, and Acevedo has wrapped up a great road trip with the Cardinals. 4 cities, their toughest trip of the year. They went 8-3, and Kent Bottenfield wins it. He is 4-0. Dryford's first loss. Acevedo with the save. Final score is 6-4. The Cardinals beat the Dodgers on Sunday Night Baseball. Stay tuned now.
And that's when the big hitter tattoos it.
This one hit to deep right field, down the line, off the wall. Here comes McEwing. He will score. The Dodgers have fallen behind 1-0 on the RBI double off the bat of Mark McGuire. His 6th two-base hit of the year.
Situation. Todd Hundley is predetermined where he's going to go with the ball.
Base hit it to left field. Manfred scores. Tatis holds at second. RBI number 18 for Davis. And the Dodgers lead has been cut to 4-2. 3 consecutive Cardinal singles.
Washington back there defending the area.
Takes a crazy hop off the wall. 2-run score. And the Cardinals have tied it. Pinch hit double. Drew breaks out of an 0 for 13, driving in 2 runs.
Those aren't Druzy here. That's the fans here chanting Drew. They're checking with him. They got to be careful.
Dustin lines the first pitch from Arnold into right field to drive in the pinch runner, Jimenez. And the Cardinals take the lead.
We talked about the kind of hitter that Dustin was. He's one of those guys that goes up there. Walk before the pitch is even made.
There goes the runner. This one well hit to left field. It is out of here. First major league home run for Joe McEwing. So 2 6th-inning moves by Tony La Russa, paving the way for what will be an 8-5 St. Louis victory as the Cardinals put an end to their 3-game losing streak, and the Dodgers' 2-game win streak comes to an end. Joe McEwing hit his first career home run for the insurance runs in the bottom of the 8th. So the Cardinals win it over the Dodgers.
What did you like so much about hitting in this ballpark? Was it the daytime or just the friendly confines?
Wait a minute. Langford deep into center field. Johnson back. This one is gone.
Oh, well, that's a typical thing we do at Wrigley Field, fans.
I never saw you hit a ball in that section right there.
No, I never did.
You're right. You pulled them all to left, center, and left.
When the wind was blowing out.
Right. You were smart, right?
But I've seen Joe John hit many balls on the street out here on the right field line. That's Sheffield Avenue. And it was just amazing to see this young man swing the bat so well. And when Fergie Jenkins was pitching.
And better. And now he's a bona fide star.
31 years old. High drive deep to left center. This one is way back there, and it is gone. And Langford has hit 2.
And that's what stars do.
Yeah. His 9th home run of the year. And that was caught by a Cardinal fan out there. Cubs fans would throw it back. I think that guy's keeping it.
Well, they started tricking.
Cubs 1 out away from the sweep. Soaring drive. Left center. All the way back to the wall. This one is gone. Wow. He hit it a mile in the air. And it landed in the bleachers about the 368 marker. And Mark McGwire has hit one out of Wrigley Field. His 15th home run of the year.
Not to, get on anyone, but if Fernando Tatis would have scored on that ground ball in the last inning, it would not.
23 years old.
Langford hits one to right center. This one will probably clear the bases. Home to score is Bragg. Renteria, the former Marlin, right behind him. And on Ray Langford's 17th and 18th RBIs, St. Louis takes a 2-0 lead.
Let's get back to the pitch.
1-1 pitch. McGwire pops it up. Right field line. That is not catchable. It's a fair ball. Another run scores, and McGwire has an RBI double. A little Texas leaguer from a big fellow. That'll be his 37th RBI, and all 4 St. Louis hits now have been doubles. Hit 3 for the Marlins last year. He goes deep again. This one is fair, and this one is gone. Off the top of the scoreboard. And Renteria comes back home and hits his 2nd homer of the year. And a very nice ovation from the Florida fans. Talk about 2 good swings.
You can bunt on him, and if you get on, you can steal on him. But
Renteria, and you can kiss that one goodbye. His 2nd of the day. He triples his home run total in 1 game. And St. Louis leads 5-2. That's the hardest ball he's hit all year.
that ball was smoke.
Cliff Lloyd 1 for 4 with an RBI double. Out to second, McEwing digs it, and St. Louis breaks the losing streak by beating the Marlins, and Edgar Renteria, the big guy for them today. 2. St. Louis wins it. Don't forget SportsCenter coming up next. For Ray Knight and our entire ESPN crew, Bob Carpenter, this has been a presentation of ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports. For more, log on to ESPN.com, part of the Go Network. Happy Memorial Day to you.
Usually indicates changeup. Hot shot. McGuire steps on the bank. They'll have to make the tag. They got Finley in the rundown. The throw is high to McGuire, but they're going to get it. So that goes 3-6, 3-4. Regardless how it goes to the end of the inning, and at the end of 2, there's no score. No strikes. She's got Andy Fox, Randy Johnson, and Tony Womack going for him.
Look, tongue twister, huh?
Whoa, yes. There's a fastball that's a strike. $2,250. Sandra, we're rooting for you. But you don't have the big gunners up there, but you never know. Line drive in the gap, coming over fast, diving, and did he make the catch? Yes, they finally call it. Nice running catch by Eric Davis as the second base umpire, Mark Wegner, watched the play and finally made the call. Davis, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Bouncing ball, McGuire has it. He goes to second. Renteria back to first. A double play. It is a 3-6-1. Toughest play in baseball for the double play. That ends the
As is going to make Damian Miller hit his pitch.
Here it comes. He struck him out. 7 strikeouts for Jimenez. 8 full innings. Nothing. Jimenez. Here he comes. A broken bat. Gonzalez cannot get it. The run will score. The tag is made at third. He is out. It's a 1-0 ball game. A broken bat. Bloop hit by Thomas Howard. And Randy Johnson walks into the dugout trailing 1-0. The Cardinals a 1-0 lead here. He struck him out. Andy Fox is called out on strikes. 8 strikeouts. DeLucci up there with the count of strike 1. Well hit. Over fast. Diving catch. Made the catch. A sensational catch by the right fielder, Eric Davis. Second one tonight. And now we got an argument.
Outstanding play by Eric Davis in right field, diving for that ball, playing with a bad shoulder already. That's the second one of the night. Buck Showalter does not believe that he caught it. He's having some words out there with as the plan. He could slap one right by them.
Ground ball, this could be it. The first no-hitter of the year. He's done it. Look at the reaction. They're coming out of the bullpen.
What an effort by the kid, Jimenez. You don't see these every day. Now they're going to hoist him up on top of their shoulders.
Fastball outside corner, strike 3. Oh, Bottenfield has just demanded both sides of the plate, and he has gotten them early with 3 strikeouts, all looking. Well, it is popped up, and they let it fall. They go to second base. They've got the force there, and oh my goodness, they wind up with the double play. Very nicely done by Kent Bottenfield.
Yeah, we talked earlier in the ballgame about how he is a pitcher. Some guys are just going to catch this ball and take the out. Now, if you're on second base in this situation, you can't go anywhere because you think the ball is going to be.
Double this guy, you need an atom ball. Ball hit right at the shortstop or second baseman. And he lines it just past Matt Williams. Here comes Langford. They'll send him home. The throw to the plate is cut off, and Williams will run a man down for the second out. But St. Louis will take a 1-0 lead, the same score they won last night's game by.
He falls behind Renteria, has to come in. Once again, the ball.
And Ibar strikes out DeLucci and leaves Lee at third. So we'll head to extra innings here on an FX Baseball Saturday night. Tied at 1 with the Cardinals.
Bag and give him an opportunity to do something like that.
Bases loaded, 1 out, top of the 10th inning. And Castillo skies it to left. Renteria tags. The catch is made. Here comes Edgar. Here comes the throw, and he is safe. St. Louis leads 2-1.
Boy, you couldn't have asked for a closer play at the plate right there. The ball was.
Gonzalez goes. Matt swings, sends a ground ball second base. McEwing bobbles it, throws, gets the win, and St. Louis beats Arizona 2-1. Castillo almost took Ibar's arm off with the high five. Well, a nice win by St. Louis. They've won 2 in a row with the no-hitter last night by Jose Jimenez. Came back with a great pitching performance by Kent Bottenfield and Manny Ibar. Well, our Kodak play of the game.
Switch hitter Howard. He's going to base it into left field. Gonzalez up. Mark McGuire's coming. Here's the throw by Gonzalez. Cut off. And it runs in, and the Cardinals lead it. Two ball, 2 strike count. Finley off second. And he got him with a good, hard breaking ball. Jose Jimenez, 4 strikeouts, no runs. 1 hit. Runner left on at second base.
A real good fielder. He does hold runners on well, but he has a tough time with runners on.
McGuire 1, got a tag at second. And they do. Nice play. Double play. McGuire stepped on the bag, then went down to Edgar Renteria, the shortstop. 3-2, runner goes again, and strike. 7 strikeouts. Jimenez gets it. 2 in a row here in the 8th inning to protect that. Jimenez. Strike 3 call. He shut him out on a 2-hitter.
The Diamondbacks.
Unbelievable. Randy Johnson loses this game again. Coming up next, Sports Center after our commercial break. All the day's news in sports. This has been a presentation of ESPN, the worldwide leader.
Nobody out, and here's Mark McGuire. High and deep in left field. Carlos Lee back at the fence. Got ourselves a 3-3 tie. Number 30 for McGuire. He now has 76 RBIs.
Well, it looks to me like the Cardinals are going up there. Look for first pitch over the plate. Basically a
That ball hit deep in the center. Way back. Singleton at the fence.
You can put it on the board. 3-run homer is second of the ball game by Mark McGwire, and it's an 8-7. Sox lead. Mercy. That's what Wimpy was talking about. He got a hanger.
Well, 31 homers now. He has been real consistent, just calling the strikes and the balls. He's been terrific.
Here's the 2-2. Breaking ball, base hit. He speeded his bat up a little bit on the breaking pitch. And it's a 9-8 ball game. Who will be 88 years young tomorrow.
Wow.
The ball hit deep. Way back. Carlos Lee at the fence, looks up. You can put it on the board. Solo homer for Fernando Tatis. His 19th. And it's a 1-0 Cardinal lead. Here to do some damage. Runners at the corners, nobody out, leading 1-0. That ball hit deep into center field. Singleton back at the fence. Looks up. You can put it on the board. 3-run homer for J.D. Drew, and it's a 4-0 ball game. For Drew, number 6 RBIs, 17, 18, and 19. That's trouble. That's a gapper. That's going to score a few of them right there. Here comes 1. Here comes 2. Here comes 3. 8-6 Cardinal lead. Looked like a hanger. And Eli Marrero did not. Little chopper. McEwing, Renteria. And this ball game is over. So the Cardinals come up with 3 big runs in the bottom of the 8th inning as they take the rubber match of this 3-game set. They win it 8-6, and Wimpy now will be back to wrap it up.
(11-5) on Saturdays. Last year, Mark McGwire hit 13 of his 70 home runs on Saturday games, more than on any other day of the week. On cue, McGwire's 38. Somebody must have whispered that Sammy hit 2 of them tonight, and Big Mac gets number 39 tonight.
Well, for all those people with the flash bulbs, they got their money's worth just now. I mean, he crushed it.
Boom. Big Mac and Mini Mac. Runs away from getting in the club. Only 15 players in the history of Major League Baseball have hit 500 home runs. Fernando Tatis is in the house. What's going on tonight, y'all? Monkey see, monkey do. Fernando Tatis wants to keep pace with Big Mac. Those 2 teammates have still hit more home runs than any other 2 teammates in Major League Baseball.
.41 strikes, 36 balls. That is not the right number.
Tatis cashes in again. Drew will have no problem scoring on the RBI single. Fernando Tatis drives in another run. His 74th of the season, and we're knotted up 4 apiece.
Yeah, that looks like it's going to be it for the start. Good heads-up base running.
Kurt Manwaring now trying to advance the base runner, but the Lubers nails Shumpert at third. Bunt got out there too quickly, and Shumpert was dead at third base. Now Drew has been Tony La Russa's leadoff man in 13 of 16 games since the break. Keeps hitting long balls like that, they might drop him down into a run-producing part of the order. J.D. Drew with home run number 9. And the Cardinals take their first lead of the night. I thought lined into left, it'll dump in front of Langford. Throw to the plate, I'm walking here, they got him! Ray Langford, show us the hose, baby! Tatis lines back up the middle of base hit. That'll plate J.D. Drew. It's a lot easier for Tony La Russa to watch Mark McGwire take intentional walks when he's got a hitter the caliber of Fernando Tatis due up next.
And Tatis has done nothing.
Popped him up in short left center. Langford's there, and the Cardinals have won it. Home runs were the story tonight, and in the end, which bullpen could outpitch the other? St. Louis uses 5 pitchers en route to the win. Colorado also uses 5 pitchers. And although the Rockies...
Historic home run, so he's trying extra hard.
Mack with a drive, deep center field. And there it is, number 500 for Mark McGwire.
Big Mac hit.
And there's a drive. Another big memory for Big Mac. 501.
Well, Mike Piazza said he belongs on another planet. He's put a couple balls into orbit. Believe me, that ball hit the scoreboard behind and over the bullpen, the visiting bullpen. What a rocket. This guy looks like he's playing in a Little League field.
Slow pitch softball.
Thomas hit 239. Hits that to center. Landville going back. On the track. Off the wall. One run's going to score. Langford around third. He's going to score. Thomas Howard. A 2-out double that scores 2, and the Cardinals are up 2-0 here in the first.
That is, I think, a good piece of hitting. Get a guy that throws a lot of strikes. You go up there and be ready for the first one. Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday at Busch Stadium. There's lots of seats available. In the gap in right center field. That's going to get down and go to the wall. For our
RBIs now for Langford, or for Howard, but they're going to hold up Langford at third, so 3 RBIs. Cardinals regain the lead as McGuire scores. And again, Howard has a double, his second of the night.
Well, that's the, you're really the trailing.
Castillo hits this one to the right side. That's going to get down and into the gap, off the wall. 1 run scores. Howard around third. Here comes Tatis. Here comes a throw home. It's cut off. And how about Castillo? 3 runs score, 3 RBIs on the double by the Cardinal catcher.
He might have hurt himself going around second base. Castillo kind of limping a little bit around the ankle area or knee. He was trying to go to third, and then he put the brooms a little bit to protect against the ball lump.
Hits that to the left side, base hit. Willie around third. He's being waved in. Gatton had a strong throwing arm. Willie is in there for another Cardinal run. 7-2 St. Louis on the RBI by Ray Langford.
A multi-hit game for Ray. 47th RBI. Which the Phillies were a ball club that was desperately trying to trade for Andy Pettitte.
Tatis. Center. Grand slam, Fernando. His 3rd grand slam of the season. He is something else. Home run number 25. RBIs 78, 79, 80, 81. A bomb to center.
Absolutely no doubt about that one. It looked like it went off the facade of the upper deck. 3rd Holmes pitching.
Well hit in the left. Paquette has gone deep. Goodbye. 12-3 Cardinals on top.
This is the Gomes pitching here, and Paquette just welcomed him to this game. Oftentimes when you're in a ball game such as this, and you're down there in the bullpen, you don't want to get in. Done a pretty good job of going through his. Everybody but J.D. Drew.
The 0-2 struck him out. That ends the game. Croushore, 3 strikeouts. He gave up a bases-loaded walk, then 6 Cardinals win. Join us for our next Cardinals telecast tomorrow at 6 with the pregame, 6:30 first pitch. This copyrighted telecast has been an exclusive presentation of Fox Sports Net Midwest in association with Bud Sports. Thanks for being with us. Fox Sports News Prime Time is next.
Has earned himself an awful lot of great publicity and admiration here in St. Louis, and that's worth its weight in gold. The 2-2.
Swung on it, belted straight away, center field. Lance turns, and it's long gone. Wow! Well, maybe that's the reason not to pitch to Big Mac. That's the 30s hit off track, so this is number 65. And if there was any drama in the home run race, that will about do it. RBI number 147. He now leads Matt Williams by 2. And Chip, when you want to talk about long home runs to straightaway center, that was real long. That one hopped the hitting background. Valuable man there, and it's that pitching coach Don Gullett, and he's another guy that is not under contract after this season.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Bouncing ball up the middle. That's into center field for a hit. Thomas Howard will score. Stopping at second is Jensen. The Cubs' lack of range in this inning is really showing up, as the Cardinals now lead by a pair.
RBI number 19 for Polanyi. He says his knees are bothering him, and he wanted the days off.
Grace will flip low toward third and into left field. He lollipopped the throw to third. Scoring is Jensen. Second and third with 1 out. If there was one play defensively that sums up the year, that one might be one of the 3 you consider.
Well, when your best glove man, and Mark Grace not only is our best glove man, but one of the best in all of baseball, friend Turk, who's in just about every game anyway.
Line drive right field, base hit. Luber's had to stop, and it gets past Sosa. Now he'll be able to score. Renteria around third. He'll pull up there. Second and third, one out, and the Cardinals a 2-run lead. That's got to be a hit.
And do that.
Tatis rolls that one. Fair ball off Andrews' glove into the left field corner. 2 runs are going to score. 8-4.
Well, that's the problem, at least this year, when you pitch around McGuire. You've got a guy driven in 107 runs behind him, Fernando Tatis.
Game. But it was not entirely his fault. Line drive by Thomas Howard, a base hit. Here comes McGuire around third. Lance Johnson throws it into second. No chance to get Big Mac. And the drumming is on. It's 9-4. Tatis stops at third. McGuire has scored. McGuire out of the dugout, flips his hat into the stands. One more wave goodbye for big Mark McGuire, Major League Baseball's home run leader for the second straight season with the Cardinals. He hit his 65th tonight. He drove in 147 runs on the year. Another magnificent season for Sammy Sosa of the Cubs. He hit his 63rd homer. He drove it 141 on the year. Those two men once again electrified fans and the imaginations of baseball fans everywhere with a great 1999 season. 9-5 final after a rain delay here in St. Louis. Steve and I will be back with more from Busch Memorial Stadium right after this.